These monks in Luang Prabang, the capital of Laos, are clearing up after the Festival of Lights, which happens every autumn to mark the end of the Buddhist Lent. Luang Prabang was the royal capital until 1975, and though Laos is now a socialist republic, Buddhism is still the dominant religion. There are hundreds of temples in Luang Prabang. Although Laos was ostensibly neutral, during the Vietnam War, more bombs were dropped on this tiny country by the American Air Force than were dropped during the Second World War by both sides. This was to send a message to the Pathet Lao, the communist insurgents in Laos, to stop supporting their neighbours in Vietnam, and also because the Ho Chi Minh Trail, used by the North Vietnamese to transport goods and soldiers to the south, passed through a large part of northern Laos. I had just spent a couple of weeks travelling through Laos and Cambodia because I was coming back to Southeast Asia after 40 years and wanted to see what had changed. I was last there in 1972 during a pause in the war because I'd been demonstrating against the war in England and wanted to do some research for a book. When I flew in from Hanoi on the evening of October the 19th, the entire city of Luang Prabang was lit up by thousands of lanterns, paper lanterns of all colours, and wonderful sort of paper statues of dragons, and it was a magical fairyland of coloured lights, absolutely beautiful. The lanterns were made from coloured paper and wire, painstakingly bent around candles by the young monks. It was very different back then. The markets were full of women in local dress, cooking wonderful coconut dishes over open fires. Instead, now the night market is full of everyone. Everyone is wearing T-shirts and selling second-hand local goods. And in the river was full of people swimming and playing and having fun and doing their washing, monks and local people. It was so colourful and full of life. Now it's very beautiful. It's a UNESCO heritage site, and it's not quite the same. From my bedroom in a guest house opposite this beautiful temple, I could watch and film the monks going about their daily business. Every morning around 6 o'clock, the monks set off with their bowls to beg for their daily food. Local women feel it as an honor to provide food for the monks, so every morning they set off with their cooking pots full of rice and vegetables and set up in their special spot, waiting for the monks from their local temple to come by. And us tourists have a field day, filming and photographing these people living their lives.